Now, as Allison mentioned, it's only July, and we have already seen our first Cat 5 hurricane.
Beryl is marching through the South Caribbean as we speak. Gary Baumgarten shows us the early devastation this morning.
Hurricane Beryl continues to intensify as it becomes the earliest Category 5 hurricane in the Atlantic Ocean. The National Hurricane Center reports the storm's wind speeds reached 160 miles an hour late Monday as it eyes Jamaica's shoreline. This comes after Beryl made landfall in Grenada's Curacao Island as a Category 4 hurricane earlier in the day.
It has been a long morning, and perhaps an even longer morning for our brothers and sisters in KRIV and PT Martinique who are bearing the brunt of Hurricane Beryl.
Grenada's prime minister reports at least one person is dead from the storm as authorities continue to assess the damage.
The expectation is that the damage in KRIV and PT Martinique is going to be extreme.
St. Vincent and the Grenadines also reports at least one death after the storm battered the island's boats and buildings.
90% of the houses have been severely damaged or destroyed.
Meanwhile, some shop owners in Barbados say the storm hit the island harder than expected.
I didn't think that the damage would be so much. I just come to open the shop to check on it, but now I realize it is much more than I thought.
Others say they are planning for a long rebuild process.
The damage is, right now, I'm real heartbroken because this is a lot of work. This is more than a week's work here.
The National Hurricane Center says Hurricane Beryl is expected to pass near Jamaica on Wednesday. Gary Baumgarten, Fox News.
And as Gary was talking about, you know, this did make an initial landfall in the Windward Islands. It's eyeing Jamaica. That would be a second landfall. Then to the Yucatan, a third, and then potentially along the Gulf Coast, whether that's Mexico, maybe closer to the Texas border, depending on how strong it is. You know, this is going to be catastrophic no matter where it heads. So right now, eyeing the Caribbean, but then we will have more updates on the Gulf of Mexico longer term.
It's a huge storm.
Yeah, for sure. So really right now, once it passed the Yucatan, it's kind of really up in the air as far as where exactly it will aim versus South Texas versus Mexico. It's kind of still unclear right now.
Exactly. But I'd say tomorrow we'll probably have a better idea of the track longer term. So make sure you stick with us.
All right. That will be important to do. Thank you, Allison.